Hello and welcome back, guys. I'm James Rose and this is The Legend of Heal's Trials of Cold Steel. We are Rean. We are the part of the new Class 7. Class 6 is non-existent. So whoever the principal is or the guy who made the decision, he's clearly an idiot because he thinks it goes 5-7. Doesn't know about the number 6. Our teacher, Sarah, who I'm going to keep wanting to call Sarah because the only person I've ever known whose name was spelled S-A-R-A pronounced it Sarah, not Sarah. And yeah, let's go and grab our weapon and this quartz stuff that apparently allows us to do magic and see how it goes.
What's this?
That's called a master quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts. Go on, give it a try.
Okay, whatever this is. So I guess our Arcus is how we use arts, which are like magic. Let's see. Orbments, a general term for mechanical devices that extract orbal energy from septium and use it to generate magical effects and enchantments. Battle Orbment, or Arcus. Personal use device that can harness orbal energy in a variety of ways depending on the quartz set in it. Since they are tailor-made for their users, the Orbment's internal structure varies from one unit to another, which is just a way of differentiating characters in the game, but sure. And then Quartz, Crystal Circuit, a circuit made from septium fragments called septif, set into battle orbments to harness a variety of powers and properties. Okay, I've got the basic gist of it. Let's see how this works. Master Quartz, special kind of quartz which can be set into the centre of the new Arcus battle orbments. These quartz are stronger and more adaptable than regular quartz, and by fighting battles with the one set in the orbment, it will level up and gain new abilities. Okay, so we can level up our equipment. I'm not going to read through the stats. Set the Master Quartz. Quartz can be set in the Orbment section of the camp menu, wherever that is. Let's try this. Orbment. Oh yeah, by the way, I noticed I said we'd be level 1, we're not, we're level 3. The game full on duped me there. So I guess this, and then we can set Force as the Master Quartz, which gives... I wonder if the red is the potential it has when it levels up. I guess the beige area is the points it has right now, and the red is the possible points maybe. It means killing enemies restores CP, and it allows us to use Firebolt. Then that's all I have right now. So we can use Firebolt with that.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features. But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do. When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around though, so don't let your guard down even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
I don't think she's joking.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your High Excellency to deign to help us! If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you! I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down!
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine. It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Oh.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you. I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Schwarzer. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Rean Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbal staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Rean.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
Okay, so now we have Rean, Elliot, and Gaius. I'll try and learn their names, I think, as they get added to the party. That's probably the best way of doing it. So now that all the boys have finished showing off their swords and their polearms, let's see. You can change character lead in the party in the menu on the field map by pressing LB. In addition, you can use the tactics section to change the party order. I'll leave it as whatever they've defaulted it to for now. And counter types, you can press A button, or X in my head because I'm used to a PlayStation controller, to attack enemies on the field. An attack from the front will cause an enemy to pause briefly, but if you can land an attack from behind, the enemy will be stunned for a set time or even faint, if the attacker's weapon type is effective against them. Ooh, different things. Triple advantage, walk into a fainted enemy. Double advantage, walk into a stunned enemy. Advantage, walk into an enemy from behind. Standard, walk into an enemy from the front. Enemy is they walk into you from behind. Enemy advantage is they walk into you from behind. Okay, I can remember that. I don't need to remember the exact things, just which one's better than which. If your level's significantly higher, you can defeat them with a field attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can quickly take out enemies if we over-level. Although I do remember reading, in this game they have it set so that if you're particularly higher level than enemies, you get very little XP, and if you're quite a bit lower, you get tons of XP, to try and discourage having to level grind in this game, which is something you have in a lot of JRPGs, but it's...
Yikes! A monster!
Huh. Never seen this kind before.
Looks like a flying feline. Careful, everyone.
As I was saying before Elliot rudely interrupted me, in a lot of JRPGs you are expected to level grind at least a little bit, but apparently that's not really a thing in this one, which I think will help with it being a YouTube series. Now, just before we go and try and kill what I believe they just called a flying feline, the one gripe I have so far, is in our class there is a not quite but fairly even split between boys and girls. Now, I have been to a military college. I went to one to do my A-levels, and I can tell you there is not an even split between boys and girls at a military college. I know this is a fantasy world, but I just had to say that. Okay, so ideally we want to hit this thing from behind. It's not looking at us, so I'll run up to it. Okay, so... Okay, I couldn't get behind it. I guess we maybe need to walk up to it rather than running, because it definitely, like, heard us. Turn order. Active combatants each take an action. After doing so, the ally or enemy below them takes the action. Yep, we figured that out in the little bit at the start. Turn bonuses. In battle, there are a variety of bonuses that can appear on different turns. Oh, okay. So we can randomly gain health, randomly gain EP, CP. We can get a critical, which means we will do more damage and always unbalance the enemy. Unbalancing, I don't quite understand yet, but I'm sure that will be explained later. Steal Septith from the target, and arts can be cast without casting time or EP consumption. That's pretty good.
Go!
Okay, so we don't have any crafts yet. I can't... Okay, so all I can do is attack. Selecting attack will display the character's movement and attack range. Outer circle is attack range, inner circle is movement range. That's fair. If you select an enemy outside the range, the character will not attack, only moving to where it displays. So don't accidentally do that and waste your turn. Now we can move and hit any of these things. We don't know anything about any of them. If I press X, they are level 4. They are strong against fire, by the look of it. And they don't get burnt, frozen, or sent to sleep very easily. Probably doesn't really matter because these are the first enemies of the game, so I'll just run and hit this one. By dealing and receiving damage, you'll gain craft points. You can use these points to perform crafts. Crafts are special combat, blah de blah de blah. Yeah, so when you do things, you get CP, which allows you to use crafts. That's fair. This kid has no CP yet, so he can't use the crafts. He only knows Resounding Beat, which boosts defense by allies and heals, so that's a good thing to have right off the bat. So that thing is just within our attack range, I believe, so we don't need to move to hit it. Oh, we did a little bit. When somebody misses, the target of the attack will counter. Oh, it moved me.
It's my turn.
Okay, you have 5 CP, but that's not enough to do anything. So again, you just want to attack.
Here we go.
You have a little bit of CP now, so you can actually use this. Which one goes next? I can't hit all 3, but if I do these 2, that does hit. Oh, actually, they all go next, so it doesn't matter too much. Cool, and then that's the one that goes actually next. Just want to... Actually, we might be able to take this one out. No, the spear guy will take that one out.
All right. There. My turn.
And then...
There. Okay, it's safe for now.
Excellent. So we won our first legitimate battle. I don't know if that counts because there was still kind of tutorial stuff going on.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
Okay, cool. So we can reread anything people say if I accidentally talk over it, and we have a guide to monsters we've battled before. Fighting a given type of enemy will gradually unlock information about them. Cool, I like games that do that. The battle scope item, as well as certain arts and crafts, can unlock all information at once. Okay, cool. And now we need to go and hit these things. Die, pop. There was nothing in them. Colour me disappoint. Okay, this is the part where I guess it turns into more of a maze. Yeah, they can... Oh, actually, we can get up here. Oh no, underground area 2. No, so we can't get up here that easily. We can look down here though, and there's a chest. That gives us some septif, which allows us to do arts. Then we can have a look over here. Hey Rean, I can see something up those stairs to the right. I wonder what it could be. Let's go check it out. Can I... Okay, so it's not going to let me go down there.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Well done, Elliot. We haven't just found one of these. Needle shop. Another quartz, so we can set these into our Arcus units. Give it a try. There are several varieties of quartz that can be used with Arcus orbments. I wonder how in-depth this actually goes. How many different combinations and how much optimizing I can do with different quartz. If it does turn out there's quite a lot of optimization that can be done, I might do that off screen. If not, I'll probably just do it a bit randomly as we go through if it doesn't matter too much. Some quartz enable specific arts, some quartz increase stats, and some quartz have multiple functions. So we just picked up that needle thing. Needle shot. Launches a shot. So this is... I guess this is a arts ability. Launches a sharply pointed boulder at the enemy. Sounds good. Is that? It looks like an orbment charging station. Okay, that's what those are. Orbment charging stations are found all over the place. If you encounter one, walk up to it, and rest will restore HP and EP. This could be a lifesaver if we find ourselves flagging after a tough battle. Yeah, we should come back here and rest if we need to, just to be on the safe side. Double pop. Nope. So now I can do this. And we get the Pokemon Poke Center healing music. Or at least that's what it reminds me of. And now we have full HP and EP. And now we have a slime up ahead. Now, which way is it facing? Okay, now it's facing away from us. I'm try and... Okay, I was going to try and sneak up on it, but I guess not. I don't think physical attacks are going to be very effective against that monster. I think you're right, we'll need to rely on arts. Got it. Actually, attacking with my orbital staff has basically the same effect as an art, just without any casting time. So if worst comes to worst, I should be able to run up and smack it. Really? I can see that thing coming in handy. Well, we're counting on you to lead the charge then. Haha, here goes nothing. Get him, Elliot. In fact, wait. We need to be tactical, guys. Elliot's going to lead the charge. There we go. Now, is there anything in the corner I need to smash? There isn't, so... try and get up to this thing without noticing. Okay.
Now's our chance. We can
Triple advantage. Arts are a kind of magic which require an orbment to use. They can be used by setting quartz or master quartz. Arts require time to cast and consume EP when used. Attack arts, support arts. So things that hit enemies and things that buff us. This shows how effective. Yeah, so we had a little look at that against the flying cat things. So we can see what their elemental weaknesses or strengths are. So on these, we ideally want to use like wind stuff, I guess, but not fire. We can use crafts, but they said specifically to use arts, so we'll do that. Fire they look to be strong against, so we will use our new thing.
Leave it to me.
You have an air thing, so you're actually probably going to do the most damage, and you have a water thing.
Here we go.
Okay, and then we can see how much damage this actually does. Oh, nothing at all. Okay. Rather than using more EP though, I'll just do that, and then you can probably finish it off. Get him, Elliot.
Is everybody okay?
We are. We all came out unscathed. We get extra bonus points. Congrats, guys. We've now learned how to use arts. Now, I could go back...
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
I mean, honestly, guys, it's been fairly linear so far. Reviving Balm. Excellent. So if somebody somehow dies in this little dungeon, we can get them back up. I assume that's what that does. Items. Okay, what do we have? Healing Salve. Okay, so that just heals. It doesn't get people up. We have Orbital Energy. Or EP. We have... Okay, we do... Oh no, yeah, the Reviving Balm does get people up. So that and restores pretty much all their health at this point. We can escape from battle, and we can use the battle scope to analyze the enemy's weaknesses. Other than that, we have an ingredient, red meat from a monster, sure, and I have a load of DLC stuff, but let's ignore that. Now, continuing to be tactical. Don't worry, guys, I'm not actually going to mess about with this all the time. Elliot needs to go back to the back. And now we need to fight this bug. An insectoid monster, huh? Looks like looks like that shell can take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. Agreed, we need to keep our wits about us. We should probably give it everything we've got, arts and crafts included, to see what works best. Is there anything in the corners I need to pick up? There is not. Now we wait for it to turn around, then we'll try and sneak up on it. Oh, okay, that's good enough. Don't turn this. Okay, it turned this way. Can I get behind it? No.
Bring it on!
Oh, there's a lot of them. Status efficiency. This shows how likely an enemy is to be afflicted with a particular status ailment. Efficiencies only represent how likely a status element is to work. It does not affect the element's duration or potency. Abnormal status. Oh, there's tons of them. I'm not going to learn all of these right now, but to read them out. Poison, seal, mute, blind, sleep, burn, freeze, petrify, faint, confuse, death blow. That sounds pretty good. A nightmare. Oh god, more. Delay, vanish, balance down, link break, stat down, stat up, insight, HP regen, CP regen, physical immunity, art reflect, KO. Yeah, so we will slowly learn them as we go through, but I'm not going to remember all of them straight off the bat.
Go!
Now, we have a bit of CP from that last battle, so we can hit this group of enemies here.
My turn.
Now, you can give us defense and heal us. I don't want to do that just yet. That only hits one enemy. They are strong against fire, they're not strong against water. We can't see much of anything else right now though. However, considering this is probably supposed to be a tough battle, we will try and we'll use our better abilities, as it kind of implied we should. Okay, I can hit at least 3 of them. Can I get all 4 of these? No, so I can only hit 3. We'll keep targeting these. One down.
Here we go!
Now I do know I can skip enemy moves, and I believe I can skip my own moves as well, actually watching them happen. But we won't do that for now while we are still kind of learning the game. That hits 3. I can hit 4 here, so that is the probably optimal move.
My turn.
Now, you probably want to just aim for the weakest and see if you can take it out. Yeah, so there's these 2 here. We'll aim for this one.
Activate.
It's my turn.
And can we get 4 you yet? No, we'll get these 3 though. Oh no, we did get 4. Excellent.
Go!
Come on, you nasty bugs. We're not afraid of you. Let's see. Oh, I can get all 4 of these if I place this in the middle. That's probably the best bet.
Right.
Then we have no point really buffing us. We're not even taking much damage. A lot of them seem to not be doing much. Target you.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Rean is hurting a bit now. We We might be able to take both of these out before either of them get another turn, though. Critical hit.
We're unbeatable.
Well done. Gaius? I want to say his name's Gaius. We'll go with that. It is. Okay, cool. Gaius, Elliot, and Rean. All the names to learn. Because it looks like there's a lot of characters in this game, so it will probably take a little while to remember all the names.
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over, the strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
Huh?
No!
What?
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Rean Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Thors Military. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Rean?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Oh, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Alright, Machias. I can remember that. I'm not going to remember any of their surnames, so I also probably can't even say half their surnames. It's telling me there's a map. I already know about the map. Are there any barrels to destroy? It doesn't look like it. So, from that interaction there, just gotta say, Elliot lost points. Bit pathetic. We only fought some bugs and he's already falling over. Can't stand guys like that. Machias, We're in a new area. Machias, on the other hand, that was pretty cool. He's won some points back from me. Still seems like a bit of a
What's
prick.
a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
Machias still seems like a bit of a prick. However, I'll let him off for now. I'll see how he is next time he sees Eustace. Don't turn around. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you bastard. No, you can't get me. I'm gonna get you from behind, damn it.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
You're mine!
My turn!
Okay, so Rean is actually still really hurt from the previous battle, so we definitely need to heal him. I can hit everyone with this.
Everyone.
Won't give up.
Now, I'm pretty sure he should heal each turn now, although it didn't look much like that just then. We could use an item. I don't want to be dying at this point in the game. I am definitely someone who in games uses items as they go on. I think most people, when I watch people on YouTube playing games, they always seem to hoard items for ages and don't ever use them, which defeats the point of having them. Okay, so I can hit one with that. What arts do you know? You know needle shot as well, so you can only hit one person. Oh no, your normal attack hits more than one. Did the art? That definitely only hits one. That definitely only hits one. So his normal attack might be better if I can... There we go. Oh, that buff to the defense was definitely worth it. They're doing a lot less damage now. There's a lot of the blighters though. What we want are moves that hit multiple targets, considering how many of them there are. Looks like that's the best I can do.
My turn.
Now you can possibly... There we go.
There.
Hit a ton of them. For decent damage as well.
Leave it to me.
And your normal attack is actually best. Let's see. Oh, that hits 4. There we go. I'll take a couple of them out as well. Ha! 1 damage. Pathetic bug. I don't know how long the defense boost I did lasts. Oh, I can see actually. It's 2 more turns, so that's good. So I don't need to do that again. What you might want to do instead is just attack one of them. That one can be taken out.
Leave it to me.
And then your craft hits a line. We can hit 3 of them. That's probably best right now.
My turn.
Okay, I can only hit 2 anywhere here, I imagine.
There.
That one.
Leave it to me.
And that also pushed the bug that came after him down 1. Now, both of those bugs are going to get a turn next. That will unbalance them. Needle shot, it's not going to kill anything. Let's just try out his craft on this one.
How about this?
My turn!
And then your craft is the healing thing, which we don't need right now.
You're mine.
Damn, Gaius is hard to hit. I think every attack against him is missed.
Here it It's my turn.
And
Together,
there goes the last
we're
bug.
unbeatable.
Well done, Gaius. You got the final hit. And we're level 4 now. Cool.
Great.
Level up. So HP, strength, defense, arts attack, arts defense, I would guess.
All right.
Nice.
And that's going to be the same for all of them. Looks like the other stats don't level up on their own. At least not on that particular level. Maybe they'll go up next time. So that's back the way we came. Want to go this way? More cat things. Anything in the corner to destroy? There's not. You don't look like you're going to turn around, so let's just fight.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight. My turn.
Sure, let's
Keep it
boost
up, everyone.
everyone's stats.
You're mine. Here we go.
Then you probably can't hit more than... Oh no, you can hit 2. Let's hit both of them.
Leave it to me.
Take that one out.
Eat that.
It's my turn.
And then... Do we know anything about what they are weak against yet? They're not weak against any particular things. We don't use arts very much. Let's use an art.
Take this.
It seems to me arts are probably only particularly worth it if you're hitting something that's weak against them. It doesn't seem like there's too much use to them just fighting normal enemies.
How about this?
Oh, fail. And he's dead.
Okay, it's safe for now.
There goes the flying cats. And for now, I'm actually going to end it there. We have quite... Well, I can see 4 more groups of enemies, 5 more groups of enemies. Looks like we're a little ways away from getting to the next area. But this episode has gone on for long enough. Thank you for watching. I've been James Rose. Hopefully next time we will get out of this underground dungeon and finally see some sunlight again. Because these kids, they need sunlight to grow, you know. They're like plants. If they don't get enough sunlight, they'll just wither up and die. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. In the meantime, have a very good day. Bye-bye.